Hello, everyone in Northeast New York, including Albany and Schenectady. I like to say that, Schenectady, because I'm one of the few people around here who can actually pronounce it. Um, this is a report from Ephraim Perlmutter in the western Negev, next to Otef Aza, or next to Aza. We are in the Otef. That's the Gaza envelope for those who aren't up on their Hebrew today. Um, I'd just like to say a few words about the situation here. My personal situation is fine. We've gone through most of what I hope is most of the pandemic. We came through on our Moshav with a few cases. Everyone survived. Actually, in the Moitza, in the area council, we've had quite a few cases, and so far, every one of those cases, people have survived, thanks to the good medical care provided here in Israel. Um, I've been inoculated or vaccinated twice. So has my wife. So has my children. So have my children. They're all adults, and my adult grandchildren also. This morning, I took my wife to catch a bus at the area council, which is where our central bus station is, and she took the bus to Beersheba so that could go to work as normal. For a good few weeks, she was working from home from this computer, as a matter of fact. But now she's working in her office along with her 6 coworkers because they are under the limit of the number of people you can work in the office. We have limitations still, and they increase and decrease depending on the situation with the virus. The thing here, the pandemic here, is mostly under control in our area. We were very lucky to live here for a lot of reasons. During the severe closures, when people couldn't leave their homes or could only go a few hundred meters outside their home and so on, being in the countryside, we could go out for long walks in the countryside by ourselves or with, together with my wife actually, and get plenty of fresh air and exercise, whereas people in the cities were really confined to their apartments or very close to their apartments or homes. And so we were very lucky in that respect. The only other thing I like to say is that security is pretty secure right now. There is what we can talk about and what we can't talk about are two different things. Mostly from the Gaza Strip, it's been pretty quiet. A couple rockets here and there, but nobody minds very much. It hasn't done much damage, and it's only mostly for show anyway. In Sinai, a lot has been going on between the Egyptian army and the ISIS, who are floating around in northern Sinai, and none of it gets reported in the press. Almost none of it here, none of it worldwide. But basically, if you were living here, you would understand that there's a lot going on in the Sinai. What else? Okay. Economically speaking, the closures have not affected agriculture too much. We're still selling our products. Most of the economy has survived. The really hard hit places are things like restaurants and entertainment and so on and so forth. And the government's going to have to do a lot to take care of that. Schools have been closed for a good many days. Students they've been trying to do distance learning through the Zooms and all that. And in some cases it's been very successful. Other cases it's been moderately successful. In some cases it's been a bit of a disaster, depending on where you are. Here in our area, they've tried very hard to get all the kids through the material that they're supposed to learn. I know that according to my daughter, my one grandson, who has been doing only distance learning the whole time, has done very well. He hasn't missed a thing. My another grandson, who is at Sde Boker, which is a school where he resides at the school. It's a high school. She says he's only missed the amount of work he would have missed anyway, because he's not really the greatest student in the world. What can you do? Okay. Anyway, Well, we just want to wish everyone in Northeast New York good health, which is important now. And if I can figure out how to download this file, you'll get this message. Bye bye, and happy Pesach when it comes around.